What's going on, everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another Madden 24 Ultimate Team video. In today's video, we're going to be going over the brand new Mix-Up Monday cards, which are out right now, and EA made a big change to this promo that should make them a lot more affordable for everybody. Now, before we jump into the new content, let's take a look at the content schedule for this week in MUT 24. No surprises here. We got GMM twice this week on the same day, which is going to be December 13th. I'll talk about that more in a moment. Mix-Up Monday content today. We got Team of the Week on Wednesday, and on that first GMM stream, the one at 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time, we're going to get reveals for Team of the Week and Angry Runs. Remember, on Wednesday the 13th, that content will drop at 1:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Now, later that night at 7 p.m., there's going to be a special stream that's likely going to reveal all of Part 2 Zero Chill players and content, and not only will we get the reveals on that stream, but also that's going to be your next opportunity to tune in to earn a Donald Penn token. Remember, you need 8 of these tokens to upgrade this free card up to a 91 OVR. He gets all 32 team chems. You can give him fullback as a secondary position. And let's use this as a warning that we've already passed 2 streams. There's 8 remaining, and you need 8 tokens to fully upgrade this card. So the 13th, being the next stream at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, is one that you can absolutely not miss if you have 0 tokens. Do me a favor, down below in the comment section as a pinned comment, we're going to link you to a video that I put out covering this entire Donald Penn Twitch Drops program, how it works, everything you need to do regarding setting up your account, getting the tokens, upgrading the player, tuning into specific streams. Go watch that if there's any confusion, any questions you have regarding the free Donald Penn. Let's get back to the content schedule. So we got Zero Chill Part 2 going to be coming out on Thursday, likely 1:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Hopefully, we're going to see a limited head-to-head event. I know one big question that I continue to get is, how do you get snowflakes? There's just not a good way to get them right now. They didn't really put much in there aside from the field passes and solo challenges. There should be a limited head-to-head event on Thursday, similar to what we saw during Most Feared, where, you know, if you win a Super Bowl, you're going to get X number of snowflakes. If you make it to the playoffs, you'll get some, and that's going to be a great way to build that currency. And we'll talk later on the best way to spend it after Part 2 of this promo comes out. On Friday night, we'll get the teasers for the Legend promo about 7 p.m. Eastern Time on Twitter. Legends drop on Saturday mornings, 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time, and then Sunday, a week from yesterday, we'll have another content drop of Cover Athletes, those also coming out in-game at 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Let's talk Mix-Up Monday content. So last week when this one dropped for the first time, it was terrible, because we had one LTD, and that card is still expensive, the strong safety Isaiah Pacheco, but we also had 2 other, we'll just call them champions, and it was Josh Allen and Stephon Gilmore. Really good cards, but the only way to get them was opening up packs. There were no sets in the game. Obviously, you could buy them off the auction house as well, but the unavailability of being able to earn these cards aside from opening up packs or buying them off the auction house made them very rare in most cases, and therefore they were very expensive. Now, throughout the week, those cards definitely dropped down in price, and currently I think you can get them for about like 300 to 350k, which is certainly affordable for most if you're doing the right thing playing through this game. But EA, after revealing the cards that came out today, did also say that a set is going to be out for these, and I think this is definitely a W. So if you go into item sets here now, you should see a Mix-Up Monday section. I don't know if we're going to see an OVR increase in this program, so maybe another set eventually gets added, but as you can see here, for a 93 OVR, and this will not include the LTD Pacheco because he's an LTD and he's not in packs anymore, but if you exchange 188 overall Mix-Up Monday player, 5 88 to 89s, and then 10 86 to 87s, that will give you a fantasy pack that lets you choose a 93 non-LTD of your choice. So a lot of people on Twitter I saw yesterday is like a lot of cards just for one card, but the way the market is now, if you take a look at the pricings on 86s and 88s, you could basically build this set for about 400,000 coins, which is a great alternative to what we saw last week, when there was no set and the Josh Allen and Stephon Gilmore were 7, 8, 900,000 coins, this set will pretty much guarantee that those cards are chopped in half initially, and they could probably even get cheaper. So I'm not even saying like it's a great idea to go out and do this set, because other people are going to do it. It's going to put more of these new cards in the economy, therefore making them cheaper and affordable to most, and that's what I'm happy about when it comes to this set. So we also are going to have pack offers for this as well. We'll see if anything's changed with those. Well, let me go over to the catalog and show you the cards. We start with a 94 overall LTD quarterback Derrik Henry. Now this card, if you played MUT 2 years ago, will probably give you flashbacks. You might have some bad vibes from this one because it was one of the most OP cards in Madden Ultimate Team history. Last year they brought it back. I think it was like a season 5 or season 6. I can't even remember what season Field Pass it was in, but it was at the end of the year they brought it back. It just wasn't as good, and this card also isn't as good. So if you're worried about this one running around being OP, I think we're going to be okay. Pretty good attributes on the card. I still don't think it's a bad one, but he doesn't get a ton of abilities. Also, 2 years ago, we had Escape Artist in the game. That's not really a OP X Factor anymore, so that's another good thing. But this card is an LTD, and it is a 94 OVR. I think it's the 7th 94 OVR card in the game. So, discounted abilities, he just gets Dashing Deadeye for 1 AP, perfect pass accuracy on the run up to 40 yards. So, you know, you might be getting hit with some like scrambling, rolling out corner routes and things of that nature, but the fact that he's not getting a super discounted set feet lead, I think is a really good thing here. If you take a look at his other abilities, he can get Hot Route Master for 3 AP, he can get set feet lead for 4 AP, of course he cannot get pass lead elite, and I would imagine he's going to get Gunslinger for 2, so he's pretty similar in a sense to what we see with the Jalen Hurts card as far as abilities. The biggest difference is he gets the Dashing Deadeye for 1 AP, where Jalen Hurts is going to get Gift Wrap for 0 AP. Before we get out of here, I want to come back to this Derrik Henry card because I was actually incorrect a moment ago. He doesn't even get Hot Route Master or set feet lead. He needs 94 throw power to get set feet lead. He has 93. He needs 91 awareness to get a Hot Route Master. He has 88. So my apologies for that. I just kind of saw it within the catalog here and assumed that he would get these abilities, and indeed he does not if you take a look at the corresponding attributes. Compared to last week, the 93s, the champions that we're seeing, I don't think are as good. So we have David Bakari, who is going to be a right end. He's an offensive lineman IRL. So they gave him the out of position of right end. Let's go ahead and see what his abilities are looking like. Inside stuff for 1 AP isn't bad. It's not going to be very good on a right end, but let's see his attributes here. Can you play him at defensive tackle? 87 speed, 94 strength, 93 block shed, 93 power move, 85 finesse, and he is 310 pounds. To be honest, I might rock this card at defensive tackle and use that inside stuff for 1 AP. This is a pretty good looking card, so I take that back. I saw the attributes last night, but I didn't think too much of it. But now with that discounted ability, I love inside stuff as an ability on defense. That one might be a home run for me. The other one is going to be free safety. Keenan Allen, I'm going to guess, we're making a prediction here that he's going to get pick artist for 1 AP. Let's see if I'm right. I'm wrong. Deep route KO for 2 AP, which I don't think we've seen any card get this ability at that discount yet. So if you rock a lot of man coverage like I do, this one might be worth taking a look at here. Here are his other abilities. He likely will get pick artist, I'm assuming, for the standard 2 AP. Yeah, it looks like it's right there. And this one, again, a little bit of a ball hawk, 6'2", 93 speed, 93 man coverage, 93 zone, only 84 hit power, 82 pursue, 85 tackle, but he's going to be more of a zone coverage type guy. You can put him in man coverage, especially with that ability. I might give this one a try as well, just because of that deep out route KO knockout ability. I just said that ability name so terribly there. Let's see if these cards are on the auction house, see what they're going for already. Under 400,000 coins. Like I said a moment ago, that set has made these cards cheaper already. It's 1:42 p.m. Eastern time right now, which means this content has been out for about 12 minutes, and these cards, as I mentioned, are about half the price already as they were last week. Let's go ahead and see if Bakari is about the same. He's actually cheaper at 350k. I would predict this one gets really close to about 300k as well, but it's a good card. I'm going to try it out. Now, as far as the Derrik Henry goes, we got one on the entire auction house. Again, this is just PS5, but after about 13 minutes, only one on the auction house. And this card ain't worth 2 million coins. Just go use the Jalen Hurts card. Go use Autogram. This card is not worth it. So if anybody pays that much, they're just ridiculous and they must have coins to waste. So those are the 3 cards. Again, no solos, but we do have a set here. Let's go ahead and see if we got some brand new pack offers. I would imagine that we do. There's a Zero Chill Platinum pack. So for about $50, it's going to give you 1286 plus Zero Chill players, 1280 plus Elite Platinum players, and that's it. So the only reason I would stay away from this one, like, I am always a fan of the Platinum bundles because you know you're getting some type of coin in return. But right now, Zero Chill cards as a whole are just not incredibly valuable. Like we saw over the weekend, Jalen Hurts, TJ Watt, Shannon Sharp, Kelvin Johnson, the champions from part 1 were all about 300,000 coins. That's dirt cheap, and that was on Saturday, 2 days after the content dropped. So this one's good as far as you could get some coin back in return, but those Zero Chill players are just simply not going to be containing a ton of value right now, even if you get a 93. The only card that's going to be worthwhile if you pull it is that Derrik Henry, so I'd actually stay away from this one. This would be great if it came out when part 2 of the promo dropped, but it looks like it's going to expire in basically 3 days, so it's going to go away right when part 2 of Zero Chill comes out. There's also an out of position Hero Plus bundle for $25. You get 288 plus mix-up players and then 188 or a 93. This one's entirely up to you. I personally, you know, I kind of like the cards that came out today, but I still wouldn't waste my money on this one. It is going to guarantee you 88s at bare minimum, which you can use in the sets, or of course you can sell them. That's kind of the value that they have currently, and you might get lucky and pull one of the full 93s. You might get lucky and pull Derrik Henry, but overall, I would save my money if you're going to be spending money on this promo for part 2 of it, which is going to be dropping Thursday. So that's it for today's content. Couple cards just like last week. The only difference here is that they added in the sets to make these cards cheaper, and we saw on the auction house that already they are, so that's a good thing here. Continue to work on that Zero Chill Field Pass. I talked about this in yesterday's video. The daily login appears to be working for everybody, but the daily calendar is not. I'm on day 4, so it did increase another day today for me. It seems to be working on this account, but I went over to my No Money Spent account earlier this morning after 10:30 a.m. Eastern time when content, well, I shouldn't say content, but when some things update aside from, you know, cards coming out in the game, and this one went up to day 4 from yesterday, day 3. My No Money Spent account's still stuck on day 2, so I still saw comments and tweets yesterday that a lot of you are stuck on 0, 1, and 2 as well. I don't know what to do. I reported it to EA. That's all I really got for you. But again, I want to let you guys know you are not alone. This appears to be happening on one of my 2 accounts that I use on a daily basis. So I don't know if there's any rhyme or reason why this is happening for some and not others, but there you have it. Again, continue to build those snowflakes and earn the free content. Don't spend any of the snowflakes. Let's see what happens when we get part 2 of this promo. And thank you guys for watching this one. My name is Popular Stranger. I'm out. Peace.